you're gonna have to do, it's super simple. We're gonna have to go to layer here, and then here please select auto trace. We're gonna have to trace our logo first. So to trace actually this part, which you can see right now, if you select preview, you'll be able to see what you are going to trace, which is this line around the logo. Okay, first, that's the first one. Okay, this one, and then the next one we're gonna have to trace instead of doing this manually. This option is super feature, super awesome. Now we're gonna have to trace the word. So instead of using alpha, we're gonna have to use luminance. Now you can also, just change accordingly. Maybe it's not working for you, so you can change the threshold or maybe the tolerance. And now click OK. Now we also have the text here, the letters, and now the next step, what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to look for effects here in effects and presets, and here we're gonna have to look for this effect. Okay, now just drag and drop this onto your logo, and then here you can select the color. I'm gonna choose this blue, it's fine for me. Now the color intensity, I'm gonna go to, actually we can see this better. We're gonna have to go here to core type, and we actually want layer mask. All right, and now here we can see better because we want to this effect to affect our logo. All right, and now here we can add some spread and so on. And from here, what we can do, we can see that we have end size and then offset size, or end offset and then start offset. We're gonna have to play with this start offset and then end offset. All right, now we're gonna have to first add a keyframe for start offset. I'm gonna move this to 100, and then I'm gonna decrease this to 0, and then from here and the end offset, I'm gonna move this to 0. So let's see what we have here. Click on your logo and press U so you can see your keyframes. Let's see what we have here. So for end offset, actually I'm gonna increase this to 100%, and now here at the end I'm gonna decrease to 0. So now let's press U again, so we should see the keyframes. So here are the keyframes. You can move the keyframes closer to each other if you want a little bit more fast. Now we'll press Fn plus F9 to add ease in and then ease out. All right, I think on Windows you just need to press on your keyboard F9, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, now this is what we have here. Now that's again too slow, so I'm gonna move the keyframes closer to each other. Very nice, very nice. Okay, and now let's see what we have here. Okay, it's a little bit, gonna have to decrease the 100% quality. Okay, this is what we have here, which is great. That's all we want. That's what we want. Now here we're gonna have to press Command D, and then I'm gonna move this offset this to about like 5 or 8, 12 frames. Is really up to you here how you prefer this. I'm gonna click on the first one. Actually on the second one I'm gonna change the color here, and then the other one here. It's all really up to you what colors you choose, and then select both, and then here I'll select a screen. All right, and then let's see what we have here. This is kind of the effect that I'm going with. And then the next step here is let's add a different effect. I'm gonna go here in effects, and I'm gonna add this one, which is, so I'll go with this one. Okay, now let's add radial fast, and you're gonna have to add this effect to the last duplicate, which actually we're gonna have to create now one. And then here for this one we're gonna remove this effect, and we're gonna move this around here. Perfect. And for this one, of course, we do not want any effects, which that's why I deleted all the effects, and I'm only gonna add this one. Okay, and here what you can do is first of all, with this one you can increase the blur and so on, which is great. But there's another one that we're gonna have to add, which is radial wipe. We're also gonna need this one, and then here is very simple. We just gonna, sorry, here, that's fine. We're gonna have to decrease here, and then around like this we're gonna increase the transition, decrease the transition completion. We're also gonna add some feather. You're gonna see here it's too sharp, so you can increase the feather like this, and then we can also change the contour clockwise. Okay, and this is what we're gonna have, which should be still quite fast. So I'm actually gonna move the keyframes. This is the keyframe right over here, and you can also highlight the keyframe Fn plus F9. Super nice and easy. And then And then also you can highlight your keyframes if you want to customize this even more. Then here you're gonna see your keyframes, and basically here just just select, and here you can also zoom in a little bit more. You can drag the anchor points closer to each other like so. And now this is what we have. Super nice. And then you can also keyframe this blur here. So should be a lot here. So like so, a lot. And then here we can add the keyframe. Sorry, not here. Here should add the keyframe. And then at the end here, we're gonna decrease the amount, and we're gonna get this effect. And now if you see here, this blurry is that's because I'm using quarter the quality, so the video doesn't lag. Okay, if I'm not selecting this, you will not see the any of that here, and you can also move that there. Now you're moving this, that's not what I want, not this one. And then this is pretty much our animation here. Okay, and now what you're gonna need to do is super cool. You can go here and add a new object. We can just parent all our logos duplicates to our null, and make sure you change here to 3D. So click and drag down, and look at this. Now I can go to position of this here transform, and I'm gonna add a keyframe for Z, Y, X, and orientation, scale, and look at this. So I'm gonna go like this. Super cool, super cool. So let's actually decrease this, and I'm gonna go like this, a little bit of this, a little bit of zoom in, and then here maybe is scaling. This is really up to you how you make this animation. It's really nothing set in stone. It's just really up to you how you make this animation. And this is going now to change the scale like so, like this. Then I'll actually delete this keyframe. This, maybe here a little bit of this, this, and then maybe here, and then here I can go like this, you know what I mean. It's like this. Then this is what we have. Okay, that's actually looks really bad. I was just trying to test something. But anyways, now here you can add any kind of animation you want. Maybe you can start with all of this here, maybe with this already being here and having this position, so, and then it's going, which is quite simple. This you just now highlight and you right click, reset, highlight your keyframes, Fn plus F9, and something simple. And then maybe you can go here, click and drag like so the anchor points, and then this is what we have here. Pretty simple, but I think this can look pretty nice. And also to make this logo even better, you can go here and add some glow. So let's add some glow. For me, the glow, it's something that I really like to add. It just looks better with the glow. I think it looks more alive, you know what I'm saying? It's just looks better like so. Now full quality, full resolution. Look at this nice work, so yeah, I hope you found this helpful, and yeah, make sure you subscribe. You can also now pre-compose all of this here, and then here you can make this of course 3D. And yeah, that's pretty much it here. I hope you found this helpful. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.